Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's good morning in Los Angeles, it's afternoon in New York, it's evening in Europe, and a late night in Asia. We're here, Ballroom BackStage Live. I'm here with amazing guests of mine, the great friend Max Sinitsa, his wife and a great dancer, the world finalist in 10 dance, by the way, Anastasia Krivosheeva, and in English it's Anastasia, right? Yeah, so, and my wife, Babette Brown, who today serves as a guinea pig for the new and a very interesting business idea of Anastasia, is the called nail bar, which she will perform the first time at Desert Classic in a week, where you actually can have your nails done right at the competition if you forgot for any chance to do that. So guys can do that as well. I understand.
Right. If you don't have enough time,
just
to do
louder,
your
yeah.
nails,
Yeah.
before a competition, or you break nail by any chance, or it's just not matching color, or you want to add your stones, you want to make them longer, prettier.
Max, so if you want to make your nails longer,
I will not be adding any stones to my nails.
Actually,
I will cut it off there.
why not? Why not?
Why not is a good question. I'll think about
I
it.
can make nails shiny.
Yeah, your style of dancing right now is very, outgoing.
Avant-garde.
Yeah, avant-garde.
Mine
So
as
why
well.
not? Maybe Tatiana will go very blunt and black, and you're gonna go all shiny.
Maybe.
Yes.
You never know. So why don't we wait and see? You never know.
Yeah, knowing them, you never know.
Exactly.
So, okay, thank you for joining us, guys. This is for us. It's early morning. We all woke up very early to be here for you and to deliver some news and give you a great show today. So the first thing is what we're gonna have is next week. It's gonna be Desert Classic. So for Max, how many years did you
At
dance
least
already there?
at least 10.
At least 10.
Yeah, because many organizers have done this comp, and now Igor and Irina are running it successfully. For
How many years do they running that? Do you
that
know?
I don't know, but I would say at least 5 years from my memory. So
yeah.
I've been going to the event for at least 10 years. It was always in Palm Springs.
Yeah, I've been there last year. I loved it.
Yeah, beautiful comp, great event. People
And you
get to
can
relax.
ride the gondola.
You can do that. You can go to different restaurants. There's like birds flying around in the hotel. There's a lot of kids that dance on Sundays, so it's a great event overall. We dance it every year, so.
Nice. So, talking about your wife's idea, your nice
It's
idea.
actually his idea.
All right. So whoever will pick up that question. So how did it start? That's actually that nail bar. You can see it a little bit at the back. Nail.
I love my outfit.
Yeah.
That's like my favorite
So
thing.
that's
like,
w-
look what I got. Like she put that on me. I'm not gonna show you my nails right now. We're not finished yet. But like when you come and get your nails done, you get this cute little apron, and I absolutely love this. It's like everything is like set and everything is cute, and like I love it already.
I have one as well.
I know she has one as well.
So every time, even guys, when you will do your nails, you have to wear the apron.
And
So
for
that's
guys, I have a black one.
Black apron.
A good
black,
one, like a
black apron. Okay. a cool one.
Yeah.
cool one, yeah.
Yes. So, okay. So tell about idea. So how did it start? Because I'm sorry to interrupt yet. So, but since the vendors came in and started to appear in the ballroom dance industry changed very much. I
Right.
don't remember 5 years ago or 6, the hair vendors wasn't that popular, so all the
Right.
girls were doing hair themselves. Now, rarely you can see anybody making hair themselves, and you can see how it's all changed.
That's
It
right.
became more polished. It became more, I would say, beautiful.
Right.
Same with dresses. So the
Right.
fabric get more elaborate, the stoning and so on. So it takes away the pressure a
Right.
little bit. Yeah.
Right.
So you're stoning your socks every single time by yourself still. Yeah, it's his thing.
Somebody's got to do it.
Yeah, I know. But tell about idea of the nail bar.
The idea is, as you said, the industry is growing, our dance industry, and the vendors are growing with it. So the dance attires, the dresses, and the hair. And then we were just sitting by our fire pit, by the house. We were talking in the backyard, and I said, well, why don't you do the nails? Because nobody's doing it. Why not? So I'm always for something that hasn't been done before, whether it's my dancing or whether it's an idea for a business. So I said to her, she's done nails for a while now. She's extremely good at it, and she went to school for it. Got the license and everything. And,
Okay.
So she's, she could do the nails in a salon if she wanted to. But I think it's a really original idea that you can do it at the event.
Yeah.
And let's admit, there's a lot of women at the event, more women than men.
Yes.
You know, that's
But-
just how it is.
I think I love the idea because it's kind of like a one-stop shop. It's like you don't have to worry 3 days before, oh, I need to get my nail appointment in, and you run so many errands to get ready for the competition.
That's right.
You can just, you know, so many ladies like who are dancing, they also have like a family life, they have kids, they have jobs, and it just becomes more and more stressful to just like the days before the competition to get everything together. What about if we can just go there and then we just like get beautified there, and we get our hair, we get our nails, we get the
That's
makeup
it.
done, and we don't have
Yeah.
to worry about a thing.
That's it.
I
Oh,
love the idea.
that's it.
I love
However,
that.
I have logistical questions, right? So usually I know when Babette goes to the nail salon, it takes hell of lots of time.
Right.
So you basically can finish a Titanic movie while you're doing nails. So how
Sometimes,
yeah? So how this will gonna work? So how fast can you do that? I mean, obviously, if you have to do one nail, that's okay, or one toe, yes, that's okay. But what
Right.
if you do the
Full set.
full set 10, or in my case it's 9, so
Okay.
Mutant.
11.
He gets a
11.
discount.
It's a discount, yeah. So how would you do that?
So basically, in my salon, when customer come to my salon, I take my time, and even a basic manicure can take over an hour if I really go deep into all
Okay,
details.
yeah,
But then, in a nail bar,
yeah,
I'm gonna do express services. So,
Okay.
like I performed with Babette today.
okay,
So she had an express manicure
okay.
and express French manicure, express French design, which is my
Espresso.
little secret. Nobody do
Okay,
that.
all right, all right. So how fast that will go at the comp?
We'll see. We're testing right now.
We're testing right now,
We're
okay.
not finished. I'm not gonna show
Yeah.
you.
So for now,
We're in the middle of it.
we
Yeah.
were doing it for half an hour,
Okay,
and it's actually almost done.
all right.
So,
So we're gonna post pictures right after the air is over. I will ask them to post pictures on Ballroom Backstage page, so you actually can see it before, right? We have pictures before.
yeah. So
Yeah.
if I will succeed, it will take about an hour, a full hard gel set with a French design
Okay.
and 2 extra customer design.
I hope people understand, because you
Fingers.
totally just said a bunch of the words which I do not understand. The hard gel, whatever.
I
it
do.
is.
No.
You do.
Oh, yeah.
Sadly enough.
Women will.
Sadly
Like,
enough.
we
Women,
know.
women
We
will
know
know.
that.
All right,
No,
all right.
actually, hard gel is a little more difficult to do,
Yeah.
but it's more, let's say, organic, and it has no smell, and less filing,
Okay.
less damaging for your nails.
Okay.
Stays better. I absolutely love hard gel. I
Okay.
don't know why people here in America, they don't really use hard gel as much. They prefer acrylic. I do acrylic as well. I do pretty much everything, but I really want to suggest everybody to do hard gel because it's so much better for nails. Like all my
Okay.
customers, they switch to hard gel and they're just
All right.
happy with that.
All right. So, idea, right? So, how did you actually like to say, okay, you know what, that would be fun to do it at the comp, but how did you suggest it that actually implemented it? Let's do this.
Well, we were talking, and then Anastasia said, you know, we were thinking name, and you know, nail garden, this, and then nail bar, and I was like, that's it.
No, but how did you decide that you're gonna do? Okay, we're gonna do it at the competition. Like, it's idea. That's one thing. but
Right.
To do it, it's a different thing.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about, of course, what kind of table she needs, what kind of space she needs, what kind of time she needs. So we considered all of that, and I said, why not be in a vendor area where other vendors are? So not in a private room, not in any other space, but actually inside the ballroom. I thought that was a cool idea, to be inside the ballroom.
All right. It was scary at first.
It's
still scary.
But I mean, I'm a dancer.
Yeah.
All my life, the only thing I did is dancing.
Yeah.
I'm only dancer, and after I learned nails, first half a year it was very hard. Like your back hurts, your wrist hurts, like everything
Okay.
is when you work in a salon. My first day in a salon, I would never forget it. It's like a torture. I spent like full day, 6 or 8 hours working. It was unbelievably hard. It was painful. Like all my body hurts. I don't know how people do it. I mean, for the first time.
Yeah.
But then I just adored doing nails. I love it so much, and it's so interesting. You have no idea. And the chemistry of the products, and it's a whole science, the electric things that you learn. No, it's just so interesting. Really.
Electric thing, okay.
No, but I mean, you have to choose the right lamp, the correct curing time,
Yeah.
correct files.
Just
and-
louder. That's it. Yeah. That's it. Sure. Yeah. No. Sure. Yeah. No, I just want to make sure that everybody have a good experience.
Even I know stuff about lamps now.
Yeah,
Okay.
he does.
So I bought a lamp. I bought a lamp the other day for her. So
It's terrifying, right?
I'm
now.
telling
Okay.
you.
Me and you going to watch
Next,
football.
the
that's
next
it.
thing I
Beer
know,
and
I'm
football.
doing your nails. You know what I mean?
Oh, I took him to the nail salon once. He
Yeah.
didn't want anybody to touch his fingers.
I see.
No.
Yeah, I was like, it was very interesting
Didn't
feeling
go
for
down
me.
well.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. So,
maybe you'll stop by the nail bar.
yeah. So what? Okay, one more time. What for you guys who just joined? What's going to happen today? So I will ask when you're going to leave right now, because they have to leave right now to keep doing nails, and then by the end of the show they will come back to us with.
Well,
how-
since I'm the guinea pig, I also
Yeah.
need to say, like, so far I really
Yeah.
love the experience, because getting your nails done and any beauty service for a girl is always about how does it make you feel. You know, it's not
Right.
even just the end result, how your nails are gonna look. It's also the process, because you're spending a couple hours and it's like precious me time. And you know, the way she made me feel was already special, starting from this cute little April run, the way the table sat. You
and
know,
then I
and
came in faster.
No, I know.
That's why we're not allowed in the nail salon.
I
so
know.
The experience was already amazing, and like I really feel that Anastasia knows exactly what she's doing, and I feel in very good hands there.
Thank you.
So
Cool.
I'm actually having a great time.
Cool.
That's enough PR for today. Thank you very much. So, okay,
Very
let's.
good.
Okay, girls, thank you. So you can go, and only what I will ask you. I forgot my phone. Can you hand me just my
Sure,
phone from
sure.
aside? That's it. So we can see comments. So
See you
what
later.
Yes, what I wanted to say, ladies and gentlemen. So we're gonna move in a little bit. So we're gonna you can see us a little bit closer. What I wanted to ask is, you can comment right now on that video, and we can answer your questions. So we want to thank you so much. We want to actually participate. I'm gonna watch it right now. We can participate. So you can ask us questions. We're gonna talk about some news, and I have a bunch of questions to you about
Sure.
that idea, about your career and so on. So that's actually we're live right now. So yeah. So good morning, Igor. Hi, Igor. Igor Litvinov says hi. I get my nails done. If much than Jason. Yes. Okay, we're gonna do that.
Nice. Nice.
And I will do my leg waxing. So Stefano Dubrina, you should have a name it. Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Stefano, it's actually
That
cool
was
idea.
one of the names. That was one of the names.
I like
actually.
it though. I like the nailed it.
I had nailed it. I had a bunch of other stuff.
So why didn't you, by the way, Stefano? It's actually a cool idea. I like it.
Yeah, it's a cool name. You just wanted to be a little bit more sophisticated. Although nailed it is still, cool and funny. But
Katya Konevska is watching. Hi, Katya. So you can ask your questions, guys. So for you guys who just joined, what we're doing, we're talking about Max Sinitsa. We're talking about his wife's idea, the new idea, the nail bar, which is going to be, she will be wending at the competition doing nails. So if you forgot to do your nails, if your nail broke off or your finger broke off, and
we can glue the finger.
we can
on,
glue the
too.
finger,
It's
so
part of
they
the
will
service.
do nails, and it's actually going to be pretty fast and pretty good. So
Right.
you can ask your question, guys. We will try to answer them, but you have to make sure that there's 15-second delay so far. So that's it. So about some news. So I'm very excited about that. I talked to Peter Perzhu yesterday, and that was amazing. So him and Alexandra will do shows together.
That's right. That's right. I think it's an amazing idea. I really do.
I think it's pretty awesome, to be apart,
Right.
get together through all the stuff, what was going on, and do shows,
Right.
because the quality of them both together was just impeccable.
It's that, but I think now it's going to be even better.
Why?
I really,
Why?
Good question. Why? It's because they have gone through so much together, as well as not together, as well as apart. They've had some time apart. They haven't danced together for a while. I think it's just some things obviously will never change. They will always stay. So the feel for each other in dance and things like that. I just think it's going to be even more special than it was before, in my opinion.
So the first show that what we're gonna do is gonna be in Miami in I think in September, then Sarama.
That's right.
So fortunately I cannot go there, I cannot see it, but hopefully I will see the video.
Absolutely.
Peter, so would love you to have a video of
Yeah,
that.
send it over, man.
Yes, and then they're gonna do, he told me they were planning to do show at the Ohio Star Bowl.
Right. Right, in November. That's right.
That's pretty cool. So I asked him, what about the logistics? How does it work with the logistics on your stuff? You know, how do you guys practice? He said, like, as usual, travel.
Yeah.
We travel from one place to another. I'm
Right.
like, damn it is difficult, no?
Absolutely. I've had my last 3 partners were in New York,
Okay.
including Tatiana, so I know all about.
Yeah, yes, Tatiana was new. How did it work? How do you do it?
I would fly there Thursday, red eye. We would practice Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday morning I'd be back home.
But how progressive is that? Can you really grow through it, or
You
you just
cannot-
catching up basically?
I think you can spike up because there's enthusiasm and fresh partner, and you can do that for a little bit of time, but then eventually that flattens out the progress.
Okay.
So you need more consistent time together. So now we practice every day for a couple hours.
Yeah.
And that has a gradual, you don't feel the difference so much from week to week, but you have a very gradual uphill improvement. That's what I feel.
But when you're traveling, it's very hard, right?
Very
So-
difficult. Very difficult on the body, very difficult on getting rest. You're not rested, you're pushing yourself constantly, but if it's worth it for that partner, you do it.
I think it's worth it for them. I'm really looking forward to have it.
Correct.
I'm really looking forward to see them together. Would love to see them together. So
Yeah, we're all looking forward to it.
Yeah, he told me that at the Millennium Dance Sport Championship, hey, heroes, the people are passing by, so people we know. So I'm really looking forward to that. So Peter, keep us updated. Guys, post pictures from your practices, post pictures from like snippets, the insights. I love behind the scenes. So would love to see that.
Absolutely.
So another part is on August 26th, we expecting to have Dance Vision Awards.
Yes.
Not expecting. It's gonna take place here
Yes.
in Los Angeles, in the world of Hollywood.
That's right.
Nowhere else.
That's
So
right. That's right.
It's a new Oscars in ballroom dancing, and Max Sinitsa is nominated in a Best Couple of the Year. So
Right.
I would love to hear the story. How did you manage to nominate yourself?
Well, it kind of happened, to be honest with you. It wasn't a process that we planned and planned. It was just something that the event was coming up, and I can only assume that we have done so much this year. We have traveled so much. We've done shows. We've done competitions. We feel like we put out a great product this year, particularly. It's our 3rd year together. So in a way,
Yeah, it's a sweet year.
yeah, the 3rd year. So the product is solid, in my opinion, and we're putting it out there. We just did it at Millennium. Felt
Yeah.
great there. But we can't wait to be at the awards. We're gonna see what happens there. But
Do you know who? I know that Victor Funk is nominated.
I think
right?
Victor is. I think maybe Natalie and Andrei Parmanov are also nominated. But I'm
Okay.
not sure if it's the same category or not. I have to check.
There's different
Yeah,
categories.
exactly.
So I didn't
Um,
go into details yet. I have to look into details.
Right,
Talk to
right.
Karina. Talk to Justinas.
Exactly.
I know Lena Grinyanka is on that. She's helping
Right.
them to organize everything. So
It's
we'd
a
love
great
to-
concept, isn't it?
It's a pretty cool concept because I think I told to dancers that we're doing a great work. You kind of like an engine of that industry. Is the students as a fuel because they
Right.
driving this as well. But the professionals are the engine, and that's like Formula One. This is where you're looking into all the development.
Right,
So
right.
I think it's pretty cool.
Very cool.
But it still doesn't answer the question. How did you get nominated? How did you nominate yourself? Did you really post yourself like as a nomination that you got
I
nominated?
rarely post anything, to be honest with you. So
Yeah, he's
so
bad on Instagram. He has one post.
I have one post, so that's why I'm here. Cheers. Honestly, like I said to you, we were nominated. I personally don't remember signing anything or writing anything to get
Okay.
nominated, so to say. So we were out there. People voted. And still voting.
All right.
So
are you practicing your acceptance speech, like
No.
like a winning speech?
no, I
Like
win. I
a
win.
last time I want to say
The
thank you.
only thing I practice in my life is my dancing.
Oh,
I
really?
honestly, the rest of my life, I wing everything. Meaning, I just go like right now. We have no script. We're sitting here
Yes,
chatting.
we just had a plan. We're having a plan. What
It's
we're gonna talk
live.
about? Yeah.
I have to say, sometimes at competitions, I will do that a little bit. No plan, but then we still come back to the plan by the final time. By the time the final is on.
Yeah, I do remind you, you can ask him questions. We see the comments. I see you guys watching, the Samantha, the Jess. So guys, you can always ask questions, and we will try to answer them as fast as we can. We do have a plan what we want to talk about. I just do remind you, for those who just joined, we have Max Sinitsa is our guest. We have his wife and a great dancer, Anastasia Krivosheeva, is our guest as well. She talks about her brand new idea, called the nail bar, which she will do at the competition. She's going to do servicing nails at the competition, which is pretty cool. It's a new vending idea, so it's kind of niche of its own. And we have, as a guinea pig, we have my wife Babette Brown, and they doing nails right now. They've been here on the show 10 minutes ago, and then right now they keep doing nails. By the end of the show, we will post pictures, and they will come back to the show, and we're going to talk about it. Yeah,
that's right.
So right now, about Dance Vision Awards. So do you practice your face for not winning? You know, like.
No, I mean, I'm going to be as I am. You know, we're going to go there. I think it's going to be a great event. We're going to enjoy it whichever way it goes.
I know that they're planning to do red carpet as well. So
that's cool.
This is cool.
That's very cool.
You know, winning interviews, obviously.
Yeah,
we'll
we get to feel a bit of Hollywood. You know, we
Ashley
really
is
do.
watching. Ashley, how are you, Ashley? You can say hi, comment, ask questions. We will answer them. So, all right, let's go next. So. We talk about Peter. We talk about Dance Vision Awards. So I want to talk about your relationships with your wife. So I know Tatiana is getting married.
That's right.
We talked about that.
That's right. That's right.
I actually want to broadcast her wedding, literally. You kind of recently, I said a year ago, you got married, right? So tell development about your relationships. How did you guys met with Anastasia? How did it all happen? And the rest is history.
You know, I've known Anastasia a little bit before we met. You know, I've met her before. We just never really got a chance to chat. She went back to Europe, and so when I met her for the second time, so to say, we kind of spent more time together and started chatting, and then we basically started to date. And she had to leave back to Europe at the end of the year, and in myself, I made a decision that I said, I thought if I, let this person go and she doesn't come back, then I think, what a shame. What a shame. You know, there's a chance that maybe she stays in Europe and, maybe doesn't want to come back.
Okay. That's a general story. I'm interested in more juice in the persuasion part. Flower period,
sure.
The restaurant did you go to? How did you decide to talk?
No, it was actually not a restaurant. You mean as far as the proposal goes?
No, as far as like a relationship goes, like the first meeting, then a second date, for example. First date, flowers.
Yes. Okay. Right.
Come on.
Yes. So had burgers after a team match. We were both at the same team match.
Okay.
Went for burgers. After that.
Burgers.
Great
first date.
No, like a great place for burgers. Okay. It was in a company of other people. It was not a one-on-one date. So then, when we were leaving, I walked out of the place and I ripped a little flower off of it was like a
bush,
exactly.
A bush with flowers.
Like a little flower, and then I gave it to her as a gesture, and it was cute. And then I had said to her that, if it opens, the flower, because it was still closed, if it opens, then I think we should see each other again.
And it did.
And it did. And she still has it in her wallet until now. So meaning she keeps it in her wallet, the flower that I gave her.
Really?
Yeah, she showed it to me a couple days ago. We were out somewhere and she has a little napkin and I'm like, what's in the napkin? She opens it and she carries that flower, that little leaf.
It's so sweet.
Yeah, I thought it's amazing. She always has it with her, so.
That's what I'm interested in, and that's what that was cool.
Right.
That was cute. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. So right now, so how does it work between you being married, right? And I know you're very mature guy. I see how you guys practice. I see your communication with Tatiana. She's a fire, and you making sure that she's firing in the right direction.
That's right.
That's your phrase from the Hawaii.
That's right.
From the Hawaii Star Bowl.
Yeah.
So how does it work? You've been married, have your own family. Tatiana has her own relationships because you invested in a ballroom career so much. I know it doesn't go for years.
Right.
But how are we gonna do it? How are you doing it actually?
How we're doing it is exactly how we're gonna keep doing it. Is we have our time. Me and Tatiana have our time, not just practicing, but traveling, doing the competitions, and when we return, or when we're not traveling, we're doing competitions. I try to spend all of my time with Anastasia.
Okay.
At home, or doing things that a normal couple would do.
But you have a dog.
We have a dog. Yeah, we have a pit bull named Blueberry.
Blueberry.
Yeah.
A very, very convincing name.
Yeah,
for a pit bull,
yeah.
Blueberry.
She's almost 2 years old. It was a rescue situation. We did not want a dog because we're so busy. So, you know, she was found by a relative of mine, and anyway, we didn't want her to get euthanized, so we kept her. So we have a dog, so that puts a lot more, you know, scheduling situation into things.
Yeah.
But we really try to spend the weekend or Sunday together only.
But you competing on the weekends and traveling.
That's right. So when I'm not,
All right.
I cherish my Sunday like you wouldn't believe. My Sunday is like if I'm home on a Sunday.
But how it goes, I know. It's basically you being like, you know, in the military.
Right.
Alexei is watching. So.
Yeah, Vygotsky's on.
How I meant. So guys, if you have questions to him, you can ask him whatever question you see fit, and I'll make sure that he will answer as good as possible.
That's right. That's right.
So support system. So since you're traveling, and basically your career right now is a major part, right? So
right.
How does she support you? How does it work when you're away for so long and you're traveling to lessons?
We have this joke. We always joke around that if it wasn't for Anastasia, I think my house would be full of spider webs, and my dirty laundry would be everywhere, and there would be no clean laundry. You know, the dog would probably be malnourished and would have to be, you know, taken out of the house. There would just be chaos. The dishes would be piled up.
But that's
you know.
normal when you're competing like this. It's
Right.
like I think all of us have when we're competing and practicing. It's something get neglected.
Right, exactly. But you know, without having
Hopefully it's not a dog. But
No, no. But without the other person there helping out in those ways, as well as, you know, she works, she has a lot of clients with the nails now, and
Yeah.
you know, she still teaches as well. So she's busy as well. So we coordinate the schedules as best as we can.
I think it's just what I mean to have a professional life.
Yeah, I think it's a bit on the crazy side. We have
Yeah.
we cherish
It's a very
our time.
crazy side.
Yeah, we cherish our time together very much when we're just not busy with stuff, when we're just together, and you know, we value that time very much.
Slowly going into your career, so how does it happen between you and Tatiana, the development? Because you started your own very avant-garde style, and for half a year, I would say, from my observation, that it wasn't based on certain principles. It was very experimenting. You know,
Right.
let's try this here, let's try that there.
Right.
And we heard lots of interesting responses towards it. Honestly, I loved it, right? But it's not up to me to judge. But
Right.
and now at the Millennium, I saw entirely different quality, much more grounded, much more down-to-earth principles of true ballroom dancing, of true standard, let's
Yes.
say, of true Latin or rhythm.
Yes.
So, and that's what makes the smooth happen, because it's so open.
Right.
But you kept those principles. So, what made you to go back into that direction, and how did you make that happen for those people who experimenting for themselves right now?
I think we always experiment, and I would encourage people to experiment. But I think that at the end of the day,
Not with vodka shots.
correct. Leave the tequila, the vodka. That's not an experiment. That's just, you know, it's just a hangover.
Sorry.
But we want to be original. We always did. So that has never gone away. We never feel that we have lost that. But we have to shave off some of the rough edges off of our, you know, parts of our dancing. And our product is strong, and we know that. And we will always keep that product, meaning we're always going to be a bit on the edgy side, whether it's costumes, whether it's choice of choreography. But we have to start to mold it into also, you know, what the style is more about, you know, and what we want, what direction we want to take it
But
to.
who keeps you in check? Who tells you guys you're out of line? The opinions of other people,
no.
or a particular coach?
The opinions of other people certainly fire at us in terms of to consider whether we want to, whether we are on the right track or not. But
Yeah.
ultimately, it is ourselves and a few coaches that we dearly trust,
I
that
know.
their word.
You mentioned it before when we had a long interview with
That's
you.
right. There's very few people that, you know, we really listen to them, and then their word means a lot to us. And I think we go from there. But that was the idea from what you saw at Millennium is a mature version of our product. Where maybe 3 years ago you saw the teenage, you know, rebellious version of it. You know, kind of, yeah, I'm 21, I'm da-da-da, but now it's a little bit more mature and kind of, you know.
For me, it was very interesting to see that your relationships between you and Tatiana became much more I would say grounded. You know each other so well, so you know that she's very, you know, I would say very active.
Right.
And you're very down to earth. You're like very you know, focused on on everything. At the beginning and now, how different was that, and how difficult was that?
Right now, it's shifting in the opposite direction. So if you saw 3 years ago, Tatiana was, you know, who she was, and she was experimenting, and I was more grounded.
Yeah, you kind of, I would say, more mature in this case.
Correct. Now, I'm actually coming up and experimenting myself with my dancing, while she's actually grounding sometimes the partnership. So we're actually switching a little bit the dynamic.
Okay.
You know, so it used to be that way, and it's shifting now, and it's interesting to see what comes out of that. That's what I think you're noticing.
Interesting. So another part is what I actually would love to know is you helped your wife to create that idea.
Right.
And right now she will go travel to competitions and so on. So from your insights, okay?
Right.
So how this gonna work, and why it's gonna work?
Well,
the nail bar.
The nail bar, yeah.
So we talk about the. So I'm sorry to give some insight. So for those who are just watching, the nail bar is it's his idea actually, but implemented by his wife Anastasia Krivosheeva, who has a company called The Nail Bar, and they're gonna vending, and they will vending at the competitions. They're gonna be part of the vendor, so part of the new idea. So they're gonna do not only like hair services like others do, but they will do nails.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the reason it's going to work. The reason anything works is because it hasn't been done before, and if it's executed correctly, with passion, it's successful. I think that's
passion. That's one thing, but then logistics of it, and will she do it by herself, or there's going to be more people?
I think she's
at the beginning.
Right at the beginning, it's going to be a solo operation.
Okay.
This is going to be all Anastasia. She's going to see how she can handle the workload.
Okay.
So I think it's going to be extremely popular. The idea is that she's going to have eventually people that work with her, that help her out, because you know she can't handle everybody. She only has 2 hands. I will not be doing any nails myself, meaning working there. I can set it up. You know, I can do the husband, you know, the husband thing. But I mean, I'm also going to be dancing pro-am at the same time.
Yes.
You know, for example, in Palm Springs, I'm on the floor dancing with my students, so I cannot really be around there. But everybody else is welcome to come up, stop by, say hello. Have a drink. They'll have champagne, this and that. So you know.
Yeah. For those of you who just watching, so Anastasia Krivosheeva, his wife, will do this service, the nail bar service. The first time it's going to be Desert Classic.
Desert Classic,
which is going to happen in 1 week. That will be very interesting.
Correct. Yeah. So it's coming up really fast. We're trying to make sure it's all organized, and it's an exciting thing. Like I said, I think because it hasn't been done before, it will be successful.
I think so. So we are right now at more than a midpoint. We're 35 minutes into the show. I would love to bring girls back. Babette, we would like to bring you back for 5 minutes and quickly talk about it and see what's going on there. It was very interesting to know your insights actually about you know how it all works. So how come do you know all the insights now about the nails and lamps? Because you did it for her, like you started to do the research?
I did some of the research, but I also talked to her obviously a lot about it. She tells me certain things that I didn't know before. I mean, what is a gel? What is an acrylic?
I have no clue, by the way.
Yeah, well,
so
listen,
can you tell me?
Yeah, simple, layman's terms.
2 dudes sitting and talking about gel and acrylic. Okay.
Smells really bad. Okay. Horrible smell for me. So when she does it in a salon, I'm just like, okay, get me a mask. So I would always stay away from that personally, and it damages the nail more from what I understand. So gel seems to be the way to go, in my opinion. A little more organic for those of you into that, you know. But I think that's the way to go. It's also faster. It's easier to remove. You know, there's too many benefits to it.
Since you're so knowledgeable about nails right now, so how healthy it is for your nail, by the way? I always was asking. Can I do this? Can I do this like all year round?
Yeah, you can. I mean, they hold for about 2 to 3 weeks. 3 weeks is pretty normal. So if you wanted a pink, for example.
No, I don't want
No one pink. Okay, so maybe dark blue. You know, something.
Let's do my nails more manly. Like they will get long, but more manly. Like
more manly, long, like square.
Marilyn Manson.
That's
like,
it.
Yeah,
that's
Marilyn Manson style. Yeah.
We could do that. Next thing you know, there's guys sitting at her nail bar.
Why
you know?
not? Actually, you know what?
So-
I know friends of mine doing lots of the manicures. I just very sensitive to those
Right,
things
right.
for whatever reasons.
Right. Well, you know, you never know. You have to try it.
Yes, you never know.
From
So,
Anastasia, so you know, you never know.
yeah. All right, guys. So, girls, can we have you here? Thank you. They're still doing nails right now because we want to post pictures before, pictures during. I don't know if it's going to happen, but pictures after. So you see the work. She does pretty cool job. By the way, her career, she was a finalist, tendance finalist,
That's right.
world finalist.
That's right.
Yeah, in international, right?
That's
It's the
right.
international standard
That's
and
right.
international Latin. That's pretty
That's
cool.
right. Yeah.
How long ago?
I would say three to 4 years ago, from my knowledge.
It's not so long.
It's
For
not
your
so
know,
long.
you married.
Yeah, but you know, 3 or 4. I have to look at dates. So I mean, it hasn't been that long. We were married last year in October. So as we have this joke, we're still dating.
Okay, that's a good perspective to have.
We're always dating,
That's a good perspective. to have.
married or
The-
not. We're seeing each other. You know,
We're seeing each other.
We're seeing each other.
I mean, the consistency of you see each other and you traveling. So girls are coming back. We're gonna shift a little bit so they can
Okay.
see. Okay, guys, if you have questions for them, you can obviously ask. So the guests today, Sinitsa, Anastasia Krivosheeva, and Babette Brown. So Babette Brown is a
I'm
guinea
the
pig.
guinea pig.
So
I love
hold on,
it.
let me
Ooh.
try. I don't know. Can you see it? Zoom in
That's
a little
the
bit.
basis.
Yes,
It's gonna
that's the
make you
basis. We're gonna
die.
make pictures
Yes.
of it as
I
well.
know.
Hold on. Ah,
Yeah, we're gonna have
yes.
to finish in a little bit. I don't think
Yeah.
we're gonna finish like so quickly.
Yes, I understand.
But I'm excited to show everybody the pictures.
It looks very good.
after,
Yeah,
so
pictures
stay-
after.
I posted on Instagram and Facebook, so you'll see the pictures.
Yes, you can follow her on Instagram. You can see the link in not link the names in descriptions. Sinitsa and Anastasia and Babette all Instagram, so you can follow them as well. So the insights, how fast that was going right now.
That was very fast.
Super fast. I know. She was like,
No, but for you, like, how intense it is for you?
It's okay. If I shouldn't go live stream just after I do nails, it's okay. If I just continue and I don't.
You
have to
actually
go
can do right
anywhere.
now, besides wending on the competition, you can live stream that while she's wending.
That's right.
You know, you can
That's
do it
right.
right from your iPhone. That's
Exactly.
perfect.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's fast, but it's okay.
Yeah.
I just well, when it's all set, my light and everything I need, of course it's faster. It
Okay.
works faster.
All right. So, what the hardest part about that? What the hardest part for you to do nails? And what do you think going to be the hardest part to do it at the competition? Because this is when you have to be fast. So the people have a certain heats, right? So you have like they're flying into you.
thing when-
The most difficult, challenging part, let's say.
Yeah, it's when customer doesn't know what they want actually.
Okay.
It's like red. Oh no, I want to change. Oh no, green. Oh, I want to maybe no. I don't know. Then it's like.
So you have to make a decision.
You have to make a decision before. Come with pictures. Come
Make
with
her
pictures.
life easy.
Yeah, pictures is like the best, actually, the best option
Okay.
because I know what I'm doing and then I can choose the product, the way to do it. Because many people, actually, the whole procedure is stuck when persons suddenly decide to change something after I already did it. Like shape, they want square. Then after I did it, they're like, "Oh, can we do it oval?" So like we can, but it's an extra.
It's
20 minutes filing.
20 minutes, yeah. On a competition, 20 minutes. It's a huge amount. It's a huge amount
Yeah,
of
it's
time.
like a full
Yeah.
manicure.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So, is it possible? Like, obviously, you said it is possible for the guys.
Of course.
Okay.
It's even.
Faster.
Yeah, it's 15 minutes and you're
Fif-
shiny.
15 minutes on shiny. So, I know it's a logistic part. So, how people can make an appointment?
Oh, they can contact through all the information. I have an internet. It's a text message or
Okay.
email or.
So you have a Facebook page, right? Just in case,
Yeah.
because people watching this right now on Facebook, you have a Facebook page called The Nail Bar, correct?
No, it's
Okay.
just my name.
It's your name, okay.
Yeah,
So I will make a link as well. So
Oh.
in the description of that
Okay.
video, we'll make after we finish. I will make a link to that.
But the Instagram does have a page.
Yeah, Instagram. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's we have that.
Yeah.
We have that in
I
the
promise
in
I will
the
do
description.
my Facebook page for.
Yeah. So last chance, guys, for you to ask questions if you have any, because that's actually pretty interesting for me because the ballroom dancing industry changed so much with that. So okay, we have to wrap it up. We're almost talking for 45 minutes, and the time flies really fast.
Yep.
Looking forward to see those pictures. And so far we're having, so next week is Desert Classic.
That's right.
Max is dancing. His wife is doing a new vending with a nail bar. Looking forward. I unfortunately will not gonna be there because I'm flying home for once in a while.
Okay.
So
good man.
Yes.
Very good.
So, but guys, you can watch him. It's gonna be very excited. Your style is changing. Keep developing.
Thank you.
Babette Brown. She has besides judging, she has an amazing passion for fashion called candidviolets.com. It's a blog when you can see her, t-shirts, ideas for summer and so on. It's very inspirational. She always gets lots of comments at the competition. Me myself are gonna do what I do. I'm gonna talk to people. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching this interesting and exciting news to come on the nails. About the nails. We are gonna bring some pictures behind the scenes. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. That was easy.
Okay.